Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan. Rearranging
Yeah. We back. We back in business, Baltimore. Yeah. It's playoff time. We back in business, Baltimore. And it's yours truly, King Sam the Powerful. The biggest hater this side of Texas. I talk reckless, y'all. And this is Let's Get To It. And that's a tour with a you, cause I always got you in mind. I always got you in mind, you heard? Don't let nobody hold you down. Don't let nobody steal your joy. This is Let's Get To It, and y'all my go-getters. Let's go. For more details, check out my page. Let's Get To It. Check out my video. Leave Lamar Jackson alone. Cause he gone. Yeah. What up? Court is in session. Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all know I'm King Sam. Y'all know I'm powerful. Y'all know I'm the biggest haters this side of Texas. Y'all know I talk reckless. Y'all know y'all the go-getters. Let's go. What y'all feel about that, yo? Things is looking up, man. You know why? Because I'm feeling good. And for most part, that's how I'm supposed to be in your life. I just came back from getting my hair cut. Y'all see what's going on, man. Looking clean. I went to 368 Denby Boulevard, Elise Pro Barbershop, Eric Davis. Did me right. Y'all see what it is. Looking good. Keep me out here being able to have a conversation with people and look professional. If y'all want to look like that, if y'all want to be a part of what's going on, y'all check it out. That's Elise Pro Barbershop right there on Denby Boulevard, 368 Denby Boulevard. Y'all ask for Eric Davis, y'all ask for Ray, or y'all ask for Mook. Or if you're trying to get your braids done and you're trying to get your hairstyle, y'all check out Connie. It's going down. Y'all know what it is. You know, I wouldn't even promote it if it wasn't not something I ain't participate in. And of course, I don't know if y'all can see this. Can I go in? Can I zoom in a little bit? Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. See if y'all can capture that. Can y'all capture that? I'm going to hold it up. Can y'all see what that say? I can see what it say now. That says kitchen, bath, and closets. Y'all see that? That's 800-830-4605. That's kitchen, bath, and closets. They making the remodeling process easy. They transforming your homes, y'all. They got 3 locations. One in Chesapeake, one in Virginia Beach, and one right here in Hampton. Y'all check them peoples out, man. Yup. Y'all check them peoples out. One right there on Mercury Boulevard. Right there, right behind Readers. Y'all go check them peoples out, man. They transforming your homes. Y'all got remodeling, any additions. They do the contract, and they get in there, and they get what you want. They make the process real easy, real simple. I'm going to give a shout-out, couple shout-outs. I talked to Jamal Bryant. You know, he was letting me know he got something he cooking up on. But, you know, we ain't get really too deep in the conversations. You know, it's been a work week. It's been a work week. And it was very cold out there. I don't know if y'all know, but it was freezing cold out there. Couple of them days, man, it was 19. Couple of days I walked out the door, man. I think overnight it got down to like 5 or 7. It was freezing, you know. It was freezing. Give it up for this Virginia weather. Because they don't really go too left. Sometimes it get cold, sometimes it get hot, but, you know, we right in the middle, man. We got this beautiful this beautiful land right here, man. It's all good in Virginia, man. A lot of people get extreme weathers. A lot of people getting wildfires. A lot of people getting earthquakes and tornadoes and big time floods. Virginia, we don't get too much extreme. We right in the middle, right where it get a little bit uncomfortable sometimes, but it don't go too far left. And now I've been out here for a majority of my life, and I appreciate it. I know it could be far worse. I know it could be far worse. But today's topic, man, leave Lamar Jackson alone. I was kind of critical of Lamar Jackson this week, man. He got in there. He was supposed to knock the Commanders out, but wound up getting knocked out. And I had some harsh things. Man, I'm gonna go ahead and recap what I did say. I put the blame squarely on his chest, right on his shoulders, where it belongs. Because if you're a quarterback, that means you are the team leader. You're an extension of the coach. You're the one who gets the credit when you win. And you also have to take the blame when you lose. And after the game, I didn't see him take full responsibility for that L. And he was talking about turnovers. We got to stop the turnovers and penalties. But in a situation like that, it's just like, man, y'all lost. Everybody hurt on that team. From the owner to the GM to the coaching staff, all the ancillaries, all the players, everybody hurt out there. Everybody down because y'all were the favorites, and there's a lot of pressure on Baltimore to go ahead and win that Super Bowl. You promised them people a Super Bowl, so it's like, it's hard to lose. It's hard to walk away from that loss when everybody thought y'all was going to win and y'all did have a chance to win. Everybody down. So as the leader of the team, as the face of the team, because, no matter the owner or the coach or the other players, the quarterback is the face of the team. You are the talking head. You're supposed to express the sentiment of the ownership and the team and the coaching staff. That's what you get paid the big dollars for. That's the responsibility. Heavy as the crown. That's what it is. A lot of people don't like to take responsibility. They don't like to own up. They don't like to be in that place. It's too much for them. But in that moment, this what separates leaders from most. This what separates a king from somebody aspiring to be a king. Because in that moment, you got to take it on the chin. You got to suck it up. You got to be the one to say, man, if y'all going to blame anybody, blame me. Blame me. I got out there and started the ball rolling wrong. I'm the one who got out there and turned the ball over with an interception. I got out there and got us off on the wrong foot, and I got to do a better job of giving us a better opportunity to win. Not to say you couldn't come from behind and win, but as a quarterback, you got to be willing to take it on the chin. Also, you got to fumble. I don't know too many teams that turn the ball over twice and win in the playoffs. Like, just the being that y'all was still in the game, just being in the game was almost a miracle. That y'all even had a fighting chance to come back, but one turnover is usually enough to get you up out of there. 2 turnovers is a lock. 2 turnovers in the playoff game, a Super Bowl game, man, you out of here. Like, that's enough to get you out of here, man. So, I think it starts with you. If you want to turn this team around, it got to start with you. You got to wear that. You got to take the pressure and the pain off of others. Your shoulders got to be big enough. That's like when you the leader, you the head of the household. It ain't about calling shots. It ain't about getting the biggest piece of chicken. It ain't about getting the most money. It ain't about throwing your weight around. It's about shouldering the burden of blame, taking up the majority of hard work, doing the most thinking, speaking up when everybody else has a closed mouth. Is about being in front. And a lot of people don't get that. They just want, what comes along with being a boss or being a leader. They want the accolades. They want the fanfare. They want the money. They want to be able to boss people around, but that's not what being a leader is. Being a leader is owning up, taking responsibility, taking accountability, taking the blame, and passing on credit to those who might have not got it if you ain't say nothing. So it's like, I could just think back to great quarterbacks: Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Brett Favre, Peyton Manning, Eli Manning, Ben Roethlisberger, Joe Montana, even Drew Brees. A lot of quarterbacks that's Super Bowl caliber quarterbacks. What separates them is this: why I think Lamar went kind of wrong. This is why I think Lamar went wrong. When he got to the line and he seen the defense, he didn't go in there and make adjustments. He didn't go in there and call the right play, because with calling the play that might be different from what was sent in by the offensive coordinator, what comes along with that is blame. So if you get a play from the sideline, it come in, you looking at the defense, you eyeing that play down, say, that don't look right. From my experience, I think we should do this, hit this check down, switch this, read that's the hot read, or, make adjustments on the line. So it's like, I don't think he was doing that. And maybe he was, but it didn't seem like that. And, when you do make changes to the play, they're going to chew you out. They're going to come down on you. But you got to be willing to accept, all that extra heat and be like, I seen something, man. I seen this, so I made this adjustment here. And even if it don't go your way, you willing to accept what comes with it. And I don't know if he at that stage right now. Sometimes it ain't all about the glory. Sometimes you go down in a ball of flames. So, but like I said, we're going to leave Lamar alone. We're going to let him live. He out of here. We got 4 more teams to focus on today. We're going to have, Buffalo playing Kansas City. And, I ain't going to lie. I want Buffalo to win. But I seen what Patrick Mahomes do. I might want Buffalo to win, but I know what Patrick Mahomes gonna do. And that man that had a stranglehold on the NFL for a little while now. Stranglehold. Him and Travis Kelce, man, even when they ain't playing their best, it's good enough to win. So, take that into account. I wouldn't put no money on that game. Tomorrow, you got them Washington Commanders and them Philadelphia Eagles. I know a lot of people torn, especially in this area. We in the 757. This is Newport News, Virginia. So, you got a large amount of Philadelphia Eagle fans out here. You got a large amount of Washington Commander fans out here, and everybody torn. And I was in the barbershop the day we was having a conversation. I was like, man, the time is now. And, one guy was in there, was like, man, the Redskins, they playing with the church money. They ain't got nothing to lose, win, lose, or draw. I said, no, man. You know how hard it is to get to the championship, the AFC and the NFC championship game? Man, it's hard. You think it's easy, but, an injury here, an adjustment to the roster there, and you might not see that thing. It's some teams in the NFL that ain't never been this far along. They ain't never get past the second round. So it's like, man, the time is now. You got to strike now. Look at Detroit. They thought they was look at Baltimore. They thought they was gonna be here, but they not. And it's like, man, you don't know when it's right there in front of your face. Sometimes you gotta bite down and shake. No, daddy, you gotta bite down and shake because you never know when that opportunity is gonna be there again. You might not be there again. You might get injured and have to look from the sidelines as your team moves on. So it's like Jaden Daniels don't do. I hope they don't take this and let this moment be too big for them. I want them to go ahead and just leave it all on the field, leave it all on the field, leave it all on the field, leave it all on the field. So hopefully, you know, I want to say Buffalo and the Commanders, but it's hard to go against Saquon. It's hard to go against Patrick Mahomes, but it is what it is. Another topic I wanted to get into, I was on TikTok yesterday, and I don't even want to mention the page. I don't even want to mention the page because I was getting a lot of negative feedback on it. So I just wait for it to simmer down. So I could word it better or I could approach it from a different mindset. But what they call a black American, I'm 47 years old and I think I've been learning a lot over the course of my life. The things that I've been exposed to, a little bit of the reading and the learning I've done throughout these 47 years, maybe more or maybe less than the next. But I've learned a lot. And it seems like the older I get, sometimes some of the stuff that I learned or picked up when I was younger is in fact not true anymore. It don't hold the same. I remember a point in time we thought Jesus had blonde hair and blue eyes. So it's like some of the stuff we grew up thinking was true, it don't hold the same validity these days. And we're getting into a new era. We're getting into a new era where people, they learning more. They being exposed to more information. And some things are coming out that make you challenge what you knew to be true. So it's like I was on this TikTok page where it was a native Indian, I would say, was hosting it. I popped up and scrolled by, and they was just talking about stuff like the camps being raided. Well, not camps, reservations being raided and stuff like that. So I've been hearing a lot for years now, but now it's coming more to the forefront about a lot of black Americans have indigenous roots right here in the Americas. And I brought that question to the table, and the natives or whatever they want to call themselves, they were snapping on me like, "Oh no, y'all pretendians, y'all come from this and this and that." And I was like, "What would make you say that? First of all, you don't know me, so you don't even know my lineage. You don't know my ancestry. So why would you even say something like that? And no, all black people ain't no black people are not this." And they was making a clear separation between themselves and those which are considered, blacks or Negroes or, the people that was over here. And it was, to me, it was offensive. And it was a moment of hurt because it was like, man, a lot of this stuff I don't know or don't have full knowledge on. All you have is whatever you learned through your ancestors. And, I want to, about saying that, this is what was told to me. this was what was passed down to me because a lot of our records, a lot of our ancestry, a lot of our heredity is kind of wiped out, you know, kind of hidden from us, may have been destroyed, not documented as well as it should have been, or well as a lot of other cultures. So a lot of us don't know where we from, don't know our peoples, but some of us have asked questions, have genealogies passed down to us by our great grandmothers and our, the people that came before us. So it was like it was a lot of shade being thrown and a lot of hate being thrown. And to me, it was offensive because, sometimes I'm not the best wordsmith in the world. And, I can't keep going back and forth with people that's deflecting and gaslighting and insulting me. Sometimes I'd rather just, not even talk. Because at a certain point, when you're getting talking too crazy, it makes me want to get physical and, because I ain't got the words to say because I know you being dishonest. I know you trying to belittle me and degrade me. So at that point, it's really no conversation to be had. Like, I don't want to talk to somebody who is trying to humiliate me or disrespect. Like, there's no point in it. At that point, I'm through talking. So it was like, I just felt offended. And it was like, why would I believe somebody over my family, over the things that I've learned from my grandfather and those who came before me? Why would I listen to you over them? And they love me and you don't know me and you don't have any sort of connection to me. I'm going to take, and anybody else should take, that which is close to them over someone who doesn't know them and is calling them out of their name at best. So it just kind of, shook me, and I wound up finding another page, and, it was more people that matched me, more people that had the same background and ethnic background as myself. And it was like, I felt more comfortable and, just talking and trying to get more information and share with each other to try to get a better understanding of who we are. And it was just crazy because a lot of people make it a clear separation between us and them. And it's like, no, y'all not part of us. And, I even scrolled down to an African page and it was like, oh, y'all ain't nothing but slaves. Y'all scared of that. We sold y'all. We had the pussy. It was like, man, all of this stuff is rhetoric when you think about it. A lot of this stuff is spouted with no real proof of it. All of it is just something that's been passed on with no actual facts to it. When you do the research and look it up, it's all what somebody believes. And, most of the history that we have learned, a lot of it is a remix history, which is based to comfort a certain group of people or highlight a certain group of people and kind of hide information from other groups such as ourselves. So it was like, it's almost worthless talking to somebody, especially if they don't respect you, especially if they don't see eye to eye, especially if they don't have any compassion for you. And I was like, that's crazy. Because I'm sitting here looking at the genealogy that my aunt sent me that was compiled by family members and what they know and all that they had put together. And it's like, to say what you were saying, to call me a pretender, I never claimed to be an Indian. I claim to be indigenous to this land, that my peoples were here before the ships were. And I'm not saying that neglects or negates any, connection to slavery and all that, because that's also in my family as well. But that don't mean I don't have connections to this land and I'm not indigenous to this land. My people's not indigenous to this land. So I just, wanted to bring that up because I don't want us to feel like we don't belong. We not a part of something, that we don't have no history and no roots. Because if you let other people tell it, they'll strip you down and lift themselves up and put their foot on your neck. So, I ain't want that to happen. I wanted all of us to kind of, try to dig, try to research, try to find out, and don't let nobody else tell you who you are, because they're going to try to place you in a box and tell you to be something that they could benefit from or something that makes them look better. Don't let nobody else tell you who you are. Close your ears to that. Don't allow that to seep in, because I think for too long, that's what we've been doing. And another thing that came up when we was at the barbershop was just like the unity of black people. And I was like, we never been united. We never been united. And I think the reason we never been united because the United States is a large landmass. The United States is the size of a continent. It's a large place. Like, our states are as large as countries. So it's like you got different people spread all throughout. And it's like every black person, every Negro, every black American, we all not the same. Some of us come from different tribes. Some of us come from different areas. And it's like, it's impossible for people to unify when they were never a unit. They were never a unit. And it's like, these people from over here, they might have been fishers. These people over here, they might have been farmers. These people over here might have been into agriculture and farming. They don't see eye to eye. And they have their own territory. So it's like, you asking people to unify, I take it a step farther. I just want people to know who they are. I want people to be able to have an identity, and I want us to respect each other. Not necessarily be unified, but respect me. Give me a human being's respect. And sometimes it ain't about loving the next man. It's about respect. It's about respect. You know, if I respect you, I see you as a human, and I want to see you eat too. I'm not going to transgress and try to take something that belongs to you because I have enough respect and I see you. And you know, nothing more, nothing less. And we could grow from there. We can grow from there. And with that, you know, I'm about to shut it down. I just wanted to touch on that because, you know, I felt a little bit heartbroken, and it put me in a space to where, you know, I felt divided. I felt almost discriminated against because I was spoken down to, and a person degraded me and was trying to, you know, place a narrative on me that doesn't fit me, and calling me something that I wasn't, and not acknowledging who I was. So, you know, you'll find yourself in spaces like that. Get out of them. Get out of them. Go where you're supposed to go. Go amongst your own. Go amongst your own. You know, and I hate to be divisive. I hate to divide people. But sometimes, you know, don't linger somewhere where people don't respect you. Don't linger where you're not wanted. You know, because you'll be sitting there trying to fit in, trying to be accepted, while they sitting there trying to tear you down and step on top of you. So, you know, with that, I'm about to wrap it up, get up out of here, play this music on the way out, and see what I got going on. We got these playoff games coming later on, but y'all know what it is. Let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. And guess what? Court is adjourned. My case is closed. And we out of here, y'all. We out of here. And I'm going to take us out of here with the same beat we came in with. Yeah. Y'all my go-getters. Let's go, let's go. Don't let nobody steal your joy. Don't let nobody shake your faith. Don't let nobody tell you who you are. Don't let nobody step on top of you. Don't do it. If they don't respect you, don't be a part of it. Don't try to fit in where you don't belong. It don't work. If your spirit ain't intact, you're dead. For too long, we've been letting people tear our spirits down. Not no more. Not no more. I'd rather fly amongst my own than die around people that don't love me, that don't respect me. Yeah. Don't tread on me. Yeah. We've been getting lied to. People manipulating us. People been using us. Not no more. It's time we start fasting and meditating and praying. Get our discipline up. Love ourselves. Respect ourselves. And that way we demand it from others. Yeah. I'm out of here, y'all. This was a good one today. We're gonna let Lamar Jackson live, y'all. We're gonna leave him alone. Yeah, y'all know what it is.